Hello viewers, it's a beautiful day out here and I welcome you to the house and Tower Ziona Kunye on this special edition of Fiber. The topic today is fiber. And remember, I'm still your host and regular anchor on this program, Ozion the Expressionist. Here, the topic is fiber. I bring you this topic specifically because you've heard me talk about fiber in several videos. Of course, I've equally made it possible to ensure that it is simplified to tell you where you can get fiber. Today, I will help you to understand what this fiber does in the body and where else you can get this fiber. Other things this fiber can do. There are several things fiber can do. Fiber is a very good, a very important nutrient in the body. And fiber is gotten from carbohydrates. Yes, this carbohydrate you hear about, fiber is a type of carbohydrate. And it's a type of carbohydrate that does not just digest. It doesn't digest in the sense that because many other carbohydrates digest and produce glucose, which is sugar, which moves into the cells with the help of insulin. In this particular category of carbohydrate, fiber, it does not do the same. Fiber rather does not digest to glucose to go into the cells. And this is one advantage it has that helps it to cut down the level of glucose that you produce in your body, which could cause you the stress of producing too much insulin, thereby leaving your body with what is called hyperinsulinemia and hyperglycemia. This hyperglycemia means high level of sugar in your blood, thereby considering the person diabetic, type 2 diabetes, because your body cells have become resistant to insulin, meaning that you are now insulin resistant. And this would cause you a series of other conditions we keep mentioning here, causing you as well high level or rather ectopic fat, also causing you high cholesterol, also could lead to fatty liver acid. That will increase your non-fatty liver disease. But here specifically, fiber now cuts you off from these dangers that could destroy your body, lead you to the danger of suffering high blood pressure, diabetes, and several other diseases. Remember, there are several other diseases that fat can lead you to. When this sugar is there, cholesterol is there, they could cause you a whole lot of other diseases. But this is what fiber cuts you off. With fiber, it cuts you off from cholesterol, it cuts you off from sugar. But there are different types of fiber as well, because fiber has the soluble ones and non-soluble ones. But these non-soluble ones are the ones that helps your bowel movements. When you are preventing your stomach from being constipated, your intestinal tract, you could, if you eat foods that would give you this non-soluble fiber, they help in absorbing more water, they help in forming bulk digested food, they help in forming bulk feces or rather bulk stool that helps in your bowel movement. This happens during fermentation that takes time. The fermentation of fiber takes place in the large intestine, and then this process, your body undergoes fermentation, producing what is called the acetogenesis and the methanogenesis. In this process, your brain is equally in control, having the sensor that connects through the hypothalamus that directs your body of what to do, whether this is digested, and equally how to make you feel full when you're eating these foods. There are several foods, of course, in the categories of this fiber that you would need to know which one you are eating at any time. Is it the one that will help in your bowel movement, or is it the one that will help in reducing the sugar intake as well as the cholesterol? Because these are found in the same category of soluble fiber. But the non-soluble ones are the ones that help in bowel movement. And there are different types of using other categories that help in producing, like the cellulose. Of course, the cellulose is the one that equally helps in this bowel movement. There is equally one, these are natural fibers, of course, coming from the fruits like oats, like the brown rice, and several other foods. There is equally the lignins. There is a lignins that equally so many of the things that come from this fiber. There are the lignins insoluble fiber, of course. Insoluble fiber lignin. You get it from food. You have the beta-glucans, you have the guar, you have the inulin. Inulin we've mentioned severally, like the banana and several onions, chicory fruit, chicory root, asparagus, certain kind of ones, and equally give you bulk with laxative. We have also the pectins. So all these types of fiber help you and cut down the level of sugar that you leave in your blood that causes this condition that we all know as diabetes, as well as causing the complication that we don't know as hypertension. And understanding this will help you to know that there is a certain amount of fiber that you need in your food every day. And because we consume less fiber in our daily food nutrition, that is the reason why we are exposed to a lot of these diseases. It is meant that we are supposed, from research, we are supposed to be taking at least 25 to 35 grams of 35 grams of fiber every day, which means in every portion of food we are eating, we should have fiber producing food. Vegetables, fruits, grains that give this fiber we're talking about are there in the market for you to get, are there in nature for you to take, and do not dwell or even try to subsist or substitute artificial products of this, like or juice made from fruits, and say that these are fiber. No, those are not gonna replace what the natural ones are, because in the natural ones you get other nutrients that plays a role in your body, that even if the sugar, the fructose and the sucrose are there, are found in those things. If you have this natural sugar, they are not gonna just increase your your blood sugar the way these other artificial ones are gonna be, monosaccharides are gonna give. Why? Because the other elements in that particular fiber, the inulins, the flavonoids, the anti-inflammatory oxidative stress, anti-oxidative effect, would help in promoting the gut microbiome, the digestive tract, the hormones, the enzymes, a whole lot of things, and equally the absorption of that lowers or regulation of this sugar, as well as the amount of cholesterol that goes into your blood. So with these, I suppose that it would be very pertinent for you to know that eating foods, that carbohydrates that will give you fiber, would help you in terms. And what are these foods? You see beans. Yeah, if we see beans, many people categorize beans as protein. Of course, there's a level of protein there that is equally high, but this complex carbohydrate that is in it, that equally produces your fiber, is very pertinent and helps in your gut, it helps in your sugar level, it helps in your cholesterol, and a whole lot of things. So it has a bulk of what you need from fiber. Oats, of course, oats, I mentioned it, is another thing that is very helpful in producing fiber in you as a human being, and a whole lot of other things that I will list on this screen for you to see and equally learn to help you in terms of understanding this particular aspect of our nutrition. That helps you a lot in a whole lot of things. The communication of these with your brain, I say the hypothalamus, is when you eat fiber, this kind of fiber, it helps your body from feeling full. Yeah, feeling full in the sense that you do not just eat them and you begin to feel like consuming so much, like in the ones, there are some fibers that will make you not feel too full, the ones that have high level of fructose. But some of these who have this indigestible fiber, indigestible aspect, the non-soluble ones, will equally make you not to feel that hunger. It regulates hunger basically. And with this, as I hope that you would understand the relevance of fiber in your nutrition every day. Thank you. I remain your host and presenter on this program, Osion the Specialist. Do not forget, fiber is very important in your life.